Tonight, another lavish welcome for President Trump on his Mideast trip.
It's just a perfect evening.
This time in Qatar. Air Force One escorted by Qatari fighter jets, the emir rolling out a literal red carpet. The president's motorcade met by an honor guard on camelback. And the dramatic visuals again giving way to deal-making. The White House touting $243 billion in new Qatari investment in the U.S., headlined by a $96 billion deal to purchase as many as 210 Boeing jets.
It's the largest order of jets in the history of Boeing. That's pretty good.
Trump is the first president to visit Qatar in more than 2 decades, which is home to America's largest Middle Eastern military base, but has also drawn criticism, including from the president, over its close ties with Hamas.
The nation of Qatar, unfortunately, has historically been a funder of terrorism at a very high level.
And the president facing more Republican blowback over his plan to accept a $400 million luxury jet from Qatar, gifted to the Pentagon to serve as a temporary Air Force One, amid Boeing's ongoing delays delivering a replacement.
How do you know something's not implanted and it doesn't blow it up? So obviously there's a security concern there.
I can think of a lot of other things Qatar could do for us, like, for example, quit harboring Islamic jihadist terrorists who are trying to kill Americans.
Overnight, the president defending his decision on the deal, which has not yet been finalized.
With the United States of America, I believe that we should have the most impressive plan. Now, some people say, oh, you shouldn't accept gifts for the country. My attitude is, why wouldn't I accept a gift? We're giving to everybody else. Why wouldn't I accept a gift? Because it's going to be a couple of years, I think, before the Boeings are finished.
And this morning, President Trump meeting briefly with the new Syrian president, a former al-Qaeda member who broke with the group and once had a $10 million U.S. bounty on his head before deposing dictator Bashar al-Assad. Trump lifting U.S. sanctions on the new Syrian government at the request of Saudi Arabia and Turkey.
He's got the potential. He's a real leader. And, he led a charge, and he's pretty amazing.
Meanwhile, Garrett, we're now learning more details about those Ukraine ceasefire talks tomorrow in Turkey.
That's right, Lester. Tonight, the Kremlin says Russia's President Putin will not attend those talks, while Ukraine's President Zelensky is expected to. Meanwhile, President Trump addresses U.S. troops here tomorrow, then heads to Abu Dhabi. Lester?
All right. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.